Okay, there we go. All the audio is back on. And I managed to kill the black blade, or the black, blade kindred. And I got the, gargoyle's black blade. Bronze greatsword wielded by the valiant gargoyles, mended with blackened corpse wax, deals holy damage, such as mark of those who serve Malkuth the Black Blade. This weapon art is actually pretty awesome. It's called, Corpse Wax Cutter. If I'm correct, there should be a boss here in this Everjail that I can easily test this out on. Corpse Wax Cutter is basically the ability that gargoyle was using that allowed him to just completely burn off all. Not only did it do massive damage, but also burned off a pretty decent chunk of my health. So, I'm just gonna go hug this path around here. You see that there's a spirit spring right there, and you can use it to jump up. And it takes you over here to the Malefactor's Everjail. So let's open the Everjail and let's test out this weapon. So here we have Adon, Thief of Fire. He's fire magic, and he's also using some fire magic, and he's using a flail, and I've got some upgraded flasks. That magic there is the main one that you got here. It's called, One with the Fell God. Corpse Wax Cutter is cathartic, but, you know, he can still heal out of it. Let's return to the State America. So I should probably return to the lakeshore and mess with my flasks. Okay, flask charges 5 to 4 sound good. I also increased my intelligence, my faith by a smidge, so now I can actually use rock sling natively. I'm gonna upload a separate video showing how it is I beat the Black Flame Kindred. The main strategy I did was I basically just spammed Black Flame and used the health burn to kill him off. The only problem with the Gargoyle's Black Blade is that it is a pretty... I mean, honestly, as cool as the weapon art is, its damage is kind of underwhelming compared to other weapons. Thankfully, though, I have a previous save. Not exactly at the same level that he was at, but about that level. Another version of Ibrahim at the Academy of Rael Lucaria. Okay, the difference here is that I didn't do the ravine area. But at the very least, use this as a means of showing how different strategies can be used against the Black Blade Kindred. Oh, yeah. That is what I did. Didn't go through the old palace ruins with this guy either. So that means there's going to be a slight discrepancy in stats. The good thing is, even if you kill the Black Blade Kindred, he won't attack Garank. So that can be used to your advantage. Or rather, he can attack Garank, but Garank basically can't die. I use that to my advantage in the fight. So now that I have a more balanced spread of items. Let's try going after Radon. If you want to cheese the guy, Giant's Hunt is the way to go. Might as well show what I mean. Right when he shows up, just spam Giant Hunt and use it on the wake up. And down goes Adon. Or Aiden. I'm gonna go with Adon. Get form of Fell God. Could come in handy in PvE, but in PvP it's not really all that useful. But hey, if you don't do PvP, then by all means use this. So, I think it's one of the legendary magics. If we take a look at it in the inventory... Oh, it's an incantation. So, legendary incantation is one of the several that draw directly from the power of Fire Giant, releases a ball of raging fire that is said to be inhabited by a fell god. Fireball floats towards enemies and explodes, setting the area ablaze. Arganthe, the chief guardian of the flame, had kept this incantation a well-kept secret until it was stolen by Adon. The fell god still lurks within the Fire Giants. Requires quite a hefty amount of faith to use. Okay. Now that all this has been dealt with, I already went to the ruined labyrinth in the old palace. Basically, from here you can go to a lesser Erd tree, but you can also come towards it from around the Church of Inhibition. You can basically drop down to where that area is, and truth be told, I would recommend going through the Church of Inhibition, because then you have less enemies to deal with. Tragically though, even though Quartz Wax Cutter looks like it deals fire damage, it really doesn't. It has a health burn effect, but it doesn't cause any fire damage. See, there's the village. Where I want to go is like around here. See, you can see the mausoleum prowling around. Oh, of course the impact kills me. Let's go to the left side of Grace Rest of that. I'm close to the, I'm relatively close to that area, so that's why it tells me about the, site of, I mean, the State of America. Here at the outskirts of the frenzy flame village is exactly where I want to go. Oh, here they are. Now let's try that again. Here are my runes. Okay, never mind. Could have sworn you could have dropped off here. Well, whatever. There's State America close to here. Ah. I'm gonna try to reclaim those runes. Oh, now I remember why the drop isn't working. It's because I'm going too far ahead. The drop-offs that I'm thinking of is closer to where the Lesser Erdtree is. Here that I want to jump off. Well, anyway, over here is that Scare Beetle. There's a Stick America right here. For antagonizing these guys, I want to try to get their attention using some kind of ranged weapon. There we go. Come on. And yeah, around here by the mausoleum, there are two of these guys. Great Sword seems to cause enough stagger damage to break their guard. Got some more dwelling arrows, that's fine. Got a golden rune. So next up is that I want to go around here. Over to where I have marker number 5. There's a set of grace right here. It means rest up, but whatever. Mausoleum compound. That means rest up. Well, that was lucky. And of course the room bear gets me. I mean, Corpse Wax Cutter is definitely a cathartic ability, but personally I think you'd be better off using like something that actually does do some damage. The cliff face there appears to be where my runes are. Let's try using the meteorite stave. Oh no, I'm over encumbered. That won't help. Still over encumbered. Never mind. Let's see, where's that bear? Oh, there he is. Let's see if Rock Swing can hit him. So Rock Swing is exactly what it says on the tin. you pick up rocks using gravity magic and fling them at the enemy. Is it powerful? Yes. Especially when you get a critical hit off. I personally prefer using Black Flame. This guy seems to be weaker to fire than physical, and the health burn really seems to help. Back up a bit. Okay, he's dead. Okay, happy beast bone, a lump of flesh. Bestial blood, okay. Area leaves. Let's try going over to the ruined labyrinth, and I'll try to see what that item that I'm looking for is. One cool thing about the meteorite staff is even though it can't be upgraded, other staves can. I've never upgraded any of these. Well, whatever. So the meteorite staff can't be upgraded, but all these other staves can, so... You could say have the meteorite stave in your offhand, and the demi-human queen stave. You basically have the demi-human queen stave be the main staff that you use. And the buff will still apply. Go to the status, and I am nowhere near close to a level up. Someone is shooting at me. Truth be told, the only reason why I got that item was just to try out the... The only reason, well, not that item, the only reason why I increased my intelligence was to actually use the Litany of Proper Death. Because that requires 17 intelligence. Curious to see how well that works against the undead enemies. Are these guys just immune to bleed? Oh, anyway. They're not immune to being killed. Well, let's see how Corpse Wax Cutter does on these guys. No, he killed me. Oh, I think Gray's gonna call up. Oh, somebody's watching this. Well, person to whoever is watching this, I bid you welcome. So I got this weapon that is quite powerful. So it's a special greatsword. It's used by the gargoyles and the Dragon Barrow. I basically killed him by throwing black flame at him until he died. Where's it that I want to go? I think it's like over here. No, wait, that's around this pillar that I want to go. Might as well show off Corpse Wax Cutter. You can see it causes a similar health burn to the Black Flame. Travels a very short distance, though. I'm not really a fan of its range. It's one of those abilities that only really works when done at point blank. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that is what I'm looking for. So let's remove that. Put that like up there. Okay, there we go. Just want to go around here to get the to get that shield. There are two wandering mausoleums here. I want to try something. I've read that using Market Shackle near these breaks a huge number of the I was wrong. Okay. Market Shackle has no effect on this. Anyway, for the mausoleums, what you want to do is break off these like barnacles that are shaped like human skulls, and eventually you'll cause the legs of the structure to collapse. Okay. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Now the mausoleum can be accessed. And you can use it to duplicate remembrances. Okay, here's marker 5. And over here is a shield. Spiral Horn Shield increases a large amount of your status ailment resistances. It's a small shield. Increases your immunity, robustness, and focus. Quite a decent amount, no less. It also causes blood loss with its attacks. Small shield of antlers arranged in an edgy pattern, or an eddy-like pattern. Used to attack the foe, the antlers inflict blood loss, once given to a tarnished warrior who cultivated close ties to the ancestral followers. Though the effect is only slight, it boosts immunity, robustness, and focus. It's a small shield, so you can use it to parry. Quite useful for parrying, especially if you want to put like a parry-oriented weapon art on it, like Dope's Barrier or the Guardian of Retaliation. So to the person watching this, would you be okay with me, loading up a previous save and running up through the, ruins here? The ruin-strewn precipice in the ravine-veiled village? Tons of blood roses here for some reason. Okay, where's the entrance to this mausoleum? Yes. And yeah, the point of these wandering mausoleums is that once opened, you can use them to duplicate remembrances. I didn't use any remembrances, so I can't duplicate them. You have to consume it first and then duplicate. There's some remembrances where I wouldn't mind getting both items from, but the remembrance of the graph kit is not one of them. Did I get the Lanceport ashes? I don't think I did. Might as well get those. So let's get the Lanceport ashes, just hug the eastern shore of the lake. So just hug the lake shore until you find a decent number of Lanceport enemies. That's how you know that you found the Lanceport ashes. These guys are protecting. Oh well, not all of them are aggressive. They're not Terrio Leaf. Seriously? That is not worth it. I think it's over by where that forest is. I think this forest is where you can find a Oh, finding Miranda. Oh, hey. So this forest is home to, shellions, apparently. Oh no, it's home to crystalline snails. Okay, more of these giant Miranda flowers. Ignore them. Three smithing stone threes, okay. Okay, there. Let's see, I discovered Grace there. Maybe they're around this way. Ah, here they are. Once you could try to beat these guys down, I wouldn't recommend it though. Really, I'm not sure if this is the right location. Ah, yes it is. Find squirt ashes, okay. Give me a moment. Here we go. I think this is gonna do it for this video. It was a pretty short stream, but, you know, that's fine. I made some decent progress. Made my way over to, what's his face, Adon. Thief of Fire. And I made some progress through some dungeons. And, come next time, I'll probably be ready to fight Renola, Moon of the Full Moon. But that'll be for next time. Till then, if anyone is watching this, I hope you have a good day, and it's time for the end card.